The wild is full of surprises. And sometimes animals' curiosity leads to dangerous situations. Watch 16 gripping moments where creatures face shocking electric jolts on camera, exposing the hidden risks in their world. Many blame poor management for the monkeys destroying power lines, but the truth is more complicated. Monkeys have a natural climbing instinct, and they cause power outages for millions of people, and local people are fighting back by building barriers and moving. But this is still not a cure-all. Can you ignore electrical abnormalities? This is a serious accident caused by an electrical leak, emphasizing an important fact that when abnormal current is not immediately cut off, it can lead to equipment overheating or a catastrophic explosion. Only authorised utility workers are allowed to remove bird nests from high voltage power lines, following strict safety procedures. Unauthorised personnel are strictly prohibited. How about the idea of installing insulators and bird deterrents to reduce the risk of electrocution, protect large birds, and prevent forest fires? Unlike electric fences that cause physical shock, mirrors cause psychological shock to bears. When they suddenly see their own reflection, they become startled and fearful. Areas that regularly face bear intrusions may use mirrors as a deterrent. Some people think that electric fences are only built to guide and protect horses on farms. However, when watching this video, others see something different. A sudden 120 volt shock may not cause physical harm, but it can cause lasting mental shock. Polar bears are a protected species, but in their search for food, they sometimes encounter electric fences, even in zoos, which are supposed to be safe. When fences are placed near water sources, installers have to reconsider the risks. I think it might be worth switching to a double fence with a shallow moat. Electrofishing has surged in Virginia, bound tightly by law to those holding a valid commercial license. But beneath the statute lies a haunting scene. Fish jolted into paralysis, drifting powerless in their own waters. We are crossing a moral line. On farms, pigs quickly learn to respect electric fences, making pasture rotation easier for farmers. However, one pig was so shocked that he never tried it again. Should the use of electricity in livestock management be considered practical or cruel? What is your view? Does electricity affect a hen's egg laying? Many wonder about this.
Oh.
The truth is, electric fences don't stop hens from producing eggs. Their laying remains natural and unaffected. At crossings without barriers, stay sharp and never trust your eyes alone. Stop, look both ways and listen. One careless second could cost everything. Your life depends on your vigilance. The ambulance stuck at the Millicent railway crossing highlights a key issue that can also be caused by human error, such as alcohol use or ignoring signals. It is not just driving the train carefully that is important, but also the railway infrastructure. Authorities should inspect the tracks at least once a month to ensure safety and prevent accidents. An accident occurred at a railroad crossing in Palmito, Georgia, where a train crashed into a truck. Fortunately, no one was injured. The accident is believed to have been caused by reckless driving, possibly due to the truck driver ignoring traffic signals. Never violate railroad safety rules, especially at crossings. These crash simulations hit hard, showing the brutal reality when trains collide with cars. It's a wake-up call for everyone. Respect crossings, stay alert, or face consequences that could change lives forever. This driverless locomotive that caught fire near Munich is truly chilling. Mechanical failure, human error, or something else. It shows how important remote control safety and fire prevention protocols are. What steps do you think could have prevented disasters like this? Share your thoughts. The Bay County crash caused more than $5 million, 0 cents in damage, and severely disrupted local travel. Each derailment disrupts schedules, delays freight and passengers and strains the economy. Elephants crossing train tracks create serious challenges for both wildlife and rail operations. Slowing trains in these areas helps protect animals and maintain ecological balance. It's not just wildlife. The Clayton County train derailment and fire show how serious this problem is. Regular checks of brakes, couplings, and signals are required before every safe trip to prevent mechanical problems. CRB driver may have been involved in some type of accident or traffic collision on the railroad. Fortunately, the driver was able to get out in time. In 2011 at Choker Station, a family illegally walked on the railway tracks. A serious risk that no one would accept. This incident shows the importance of educating the community about railway safety. If you always obey the law, please click the like button. In Texas, loose cattle on roads threaten safety and traffic flow. Authorities must enforce stricter fencing laws, increase patrols, and educate ranchers to prevent accidents and protect communities. Immediate action is crucial. On quiet, unlit roads through America's largest cattle ranching areas, drivers must stay extra alert. Slow down, watch for roaming livestock, and be ready to stop at any moment.
The sudden appearance of wild bobcats has caused heavy damage to the people's economy. In June 2024, they attacked 22 chicks in California, USA, a worrying incident for local people. On the same day, many other livestock households also said that their chicken flocks were no longer intact. Department of Agriculture estimates wildlife damage to the poultry industry at approximately $118 million per year. Video captured the moment a wild bobcat attacked a woman as she tried to get into her car. Normally, they are shy animals and often run away when they encounter humans. But recently, according to information from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, there have been many cases of it attacking local people. These dangerous predators have impacted American communities and the economy. Hunters have developed various strategies to minimize these activities, one of the main methods being hunting. Hunting bobcats in harsh terrain presents potential dangers for hunters. Health and fitness also play a key role, as you have to overcome steep terrain, bumpy forests, and even densely forested areas. Patience and the ability to react quickly are also indispensable factors, helping hunters deal with the agility of bobcat in pristine natural environments. Every hunter needs a valid hunting license from the Wildlife Management Agency of the state in which they plan to hunt. This license can be purchased online or at sporting goods stores. The authorities will place various restrictions, such as the type of weapon used, such as rifles or bows and arrows. Using traps to hunt bobcats may be prohibited or restricted in some areas. Hunting hours are usually from 1 hour after sunrise to 1 hour before sunset, limited during the day to maintain a balance between hunting activity and the nature of other animals. Clothes when hunting bobcats need to be carefully chosen to suit the wild environment where they live. Hunters need to wear brown clothing to match the surrounding landscape. At the same time, the outfit also needs to be comfortable and make little noise to prevent the bobcat from detecting the hunter. Bobcat hunting skills require intense concentration and extensive experience in both techniques and situations. Hunters need to know how to choose a hunting location and use bobcat calling skills to attract them closer without scaring them. When attacking, the minimum distance to take down a bobcat typically ranges from 50 to 100 yards, with highly skilled hunters able to make effective shots at longer distances, up to 150 yards in appropriate conditions. The best places to take down a bobcat are usually the head and neck, where the focus of a well-aimed shot can instantly immobilize the bobcat. Hunters often aim for the head to knock down quickly and without causing long-term pain to their prey. The U.S. government knocks down about 70,000 to 80,000 bobcats. These efforts have improved the efficiency of poultry production and ensured the safety of Americans. Reducing the number of these invasive species reduces the damage they cause to farms and human settlements, and reduces the risk of disease transmission from wildlife to livestock and people. If the weather conditions are heavy with rain, it will reduce hunting effectiveness. Rain can reduce a hunter's visibility, making it difficult to track and accurately locate a bobcat. They must also have a high level of weapon skills to ensure accurate and effective shots that do not endanger surrounding teammates. Besides, the U.S. government has paid more than $25 million USD to install fences to prevent antelopes from entering poultry farms. This measure has been remarkably effective in minimizing the damage caused by gazelles to poultry production. Thanks to the sturdy fence system, farmers and livestock breeders can feel more secure about their income sources. When faced with the challenges of bobcat infestations, Canadians' adoption of prevention and response measures is very effective. From installing electric fences to trimming surrounding bushes, every small action contributes to minimizing the risk of unwanted encounters with invasive species.
The horrifying scenes from wild boar attacks reflect the level of danger that requires vigilance and careful preparation to ensure safety.
Cool. Got that one.
Since 2000, more than 150 cases of wild boar attacks on hunters have been recorded in the United States, with the number of attacks increasing due to the expansion of their living range. According to US hunting policy, hunting of baby wild boar and pregnant wild boar is prohibited. Hunters, please comply with regulations and hunt humanely. Each year, about 11 million hunters participate in hunting in the United States. Help support and share hunting skills to avoid unwanted risks that may occur. Using modern technology, GPS devices help hunters quickly determine the location of wild boars, saving time and ensuring safety without direct confrontation. Sights equipped on modern hunting guns bring a sense of confidence and accuracy to hunters. It aims from a maximum distance of 1,000 feet. Hunters need to be at least 18 years old and in good health, with the ability to withstand pressure and harsh conditions to participate in wild boar hunting. Without health, their hunt will fail. This man's skills were not stable, causing him to take a long time to finish defeating the wild boar. Why does he miss opportunities so continuously? Bad weather conditions can hinder hunting, reducing visibility, making it difficult to track and stick to targets. Due to lack of expertise, hunters let their prey escape. This was a waste of time. The wild boars will not be able to escape the pursuit of 3 to 4 hunters. When the siege is close, they will have no way back. The Texas Hog Hunt Championship competition demonstrated remarkable effectiveness when participating teams succeeded in dealing with and destroying up to 1.5 million wild boars in one event, demonstrating the ability to handle and manage effective wild boar population. This is especially true on hunts. In the south, where the heat can be exhausting with temperatures reaching 104 DGF. The terrain is also not easy, as dense forests, swamps, and muddy grasslands can make every move a nightmare. Hunters are forced to stay alert throughout the day, sometimes for 12 hours straight in the intense heat.
Hot. Helal olsun lan.
In fact, proper training and good physical fitness are vital, as no one can win without knowing how to shoot in such harsh weather and terrain conditions. In the 4 major wild boar hunting competitions in the United States, the heaviest giant boar on record was 800 pounds, setting an impressive milestone in the hunting community. Japan has long been known for its culture of cleanliness and discipline, where personal and public hygiene are considered an integral part of daily life. However, in recent years, monkey attacks have caused serious damage, causing alarming environmental pollution. In Takayama City, the number of monkey attacks on residential areas and landfills has increased dramatically, with more than 1,500 incidents recorded each year. In recent years, farmers in the northern mountainous region of Japan have faced an increasingly serious problem from the sudden attack of 3 million monkeys. Fruit and vegetable farms have suffered the most damage. According to a report from the Japanese Agricultural Product Protection Organization, in 2021 alone, the damage caused by them amounted to more than 2 million USD. One farmer recounted that one morning, when he went to visit his garden, he discovered that his entire orchard had been completely destroyed, with nothing left to harvest. In the modern world, you would never think that one day the place where you live would have a power outage. Many monkeys have climbed up the power lines, causing serious power outages. The local Japanese electricity agency said that there have been at least 10 power outages related to monkeys destroying power lines, causing more than 500,000 USD in damage. The lives of people here have become difficult. Many businesses had to close for a week because of power line failures that caused major damage to production. Faced with the serious damage caused by monkeys, the Japanese people have built a specially designed electric fence to prevent millions of monkeys from entering residential and agricultural areas. This electric fence is a structure of barbed wire connected to electric pulses, stretching about 25 miles, surrounding residential and farm areas in the Takayama Mountains. The cost of building this fence system is up to about 1.5 million USD, a large but necessary number to protect the community. This electric fence was designed by environmental technology expert Hiroshi Tanaka, who created a system capable of emitting electric pulses that do not affect humans but are enough to scare monkeys away. Faced with the explosion of monkey numbers, estimated at 3 million, causing serious damage, the Japanese people have been forced to use extreme measures to deal with it. One of the most effective methods is the use of large iron traps. These traps can catch 10 to 15 monkeys at a time, helping to quickly reduce the number of invasive monkeys. Only those with experience and a deep understanding of monkey behavior are allowed to participate in this activity. They need to know how the traps work and know how to install them in strategic locations, usually near dense forests, farms, or near garbage dumps where monkeys often forage for food. To increase effectiveness, the traps are often baited, often with fruit, making them easy for the monkeys to fall into. It usually takes about 3 to 4 hours to set up a large iron cage trap to catch monkeys. These traps work on a simple mechanism. When the monkeys are attracted by the bait and step into the trap, the door will automatically close, trapping them inside. It takes at least 4 experienced hunters to complete the installation. The traps can be used for a long time without causing environmental pollution, which reflects the Japanese environmental protection criteria. However, people need to check them regularly to maintain the performance of the traps and ensure that they do not break down or reduce their ability to catch monkeys. In 2022, the Japanese turned to guns to deal with the remaining monkeys. In just 5 months, more than 7,500 monkeys were eliminated thanks to experienced hunters. These hunters usually carry out their missions at a distance of about 100 to 150 feet to ensure the highest accuracy and safety from unwanted incidents. However, this hunting must be done carefully to avoid monkeys discovering the hunter's hiding place. In addition, in bad weather conditions such as heavy rain or fog, hunters may encounter slippery terrain and poor visibility, making it difficult to approach the target. Therefore, the license specifies that hunting in bad weather is not recommended for the hunter's safety. To become a hunter in Japan, people must undergo rigorous testing and obtain a hunting license, ensuring they have the skills and knowledge to deal with hunting situations. The minimum age for participating in hunting is 20 years old. The most common gun used to deal with wild monkeys is a semi-automatic rifle called the Sagawa 75. This high-performance gun has an effective range of up to 200 feet, allowing hunters to knock down their targets from a safe distance. The number of hunters participating in this campaign has reached more than 2,000, an impressive number that reflects the determination of the Japanese people to protect their environment and property from the invasion of monkeys. Comment below if you are affected by invasive monkeys. Comment 1 if you support the trapping and hunting of monkeys by Japanese people.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.